Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyiduna Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa salim wa ba'd. Ikhwatan fillah, all praises are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Complete peace and blessings be bestowed upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ahibati fillah, Sayyiduna Mustafa alayhi salatu wa salam advised us. Even the greatest scholars in Islam, they advise us when we're invoking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are asking something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are supplicating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need to stick to the du'as, the prayers that those prophets who were for our guiders, they recited to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Prophets were given direct communication. Prophets were given pardon there and then. In case we also stick to these prayers, then we are going to get everything in line with us. We are going to get pardon from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The problem is that we can't be pardoned because we don't know how to invoke to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't know how to recite the du'as. We don't know how to communicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam, Sayyiduna Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam, that moment Allah commences this in Surah Hud verse 47. Bada a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Qala rabbi inni a'udhu bika an as'alaka ma laysa li bihi ilm wa illa taghfir li wa tarhamni akun minal khasirin.
Qala rabbi inni a'udhu bika an as'alaka ma laysa li bihi ilm wa illa taghfir li wa tarhamni akun minal khasirin.
Now Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam pleaded, my Lord, I seek refuge in you from asking you about what I have no knowledge of, and unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I will be one of the losers. Surah Hud verse 47, Allah commences that. In the Holy Quran, Sayyid Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the following prophet. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this Quran, he puts this ayat on Sayyidina Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, Prophet Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, after being rejected by Allah because he asked to be raised by his son Canaan, who was an infidel. An infidel is someone who is a disbeliever, a kafir, who has gone opposite to the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and who had drowned. Oh my Lord, put me in a blessed place, and you are the best that gives a place. According to Musafir, this prayer was uttered by Prophet Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam after being saved by Allah from the danger of the typhoons. Then later on, Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam recited, Rabbi ghafirli wal walidayya wa liman dakhala baytiya mu'minan wal mu'minina wal mu'minat ولا تزد الظالمين إلا تبارا.
رب اغفر لي ولوالدي ولمن دخل بيتي مؤمنا وللمؤمنين والمؤمنات ولا تزد الظالمين إلا تبارا.
Now Sayyiduna Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam now recited, my Lord, I seek refuge in you from asking you about what I have no knowledge of, and unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I will be among the losers. That is in Surah Nuh, that is verse 28. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, according to Musafir, in this statement, the Prophet Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam was about to ask his people to be destroyed because he had renounced. He begged with his prayers to be saved and his followers. Now, in the history of Islam, we run the Sirah in the Tariq tells us that Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, having spread over 950 years, then the people rejected the call to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had got the anger. Even the Prophet of Allah, Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam himself, now he got that of the people. Then he recited these prayers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and these prayers were pardoned on the spot. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now had to command NABBI Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam to continue constructing the ark, such that in the later hours Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was going to command the waters to now now come and cover the world. Now that is how the punishment, and that's how the regime of Nabi Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam had to flow. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises those people who ask him, he always pardons to them. Let's now learn that dua. Let's now put into our lives that dua of Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Wabillahi tawfiq. Stick on our channel, inshallah ta'ala. We still look at very beautiful, more and more of the beautiful duas from different prophets in the Holy Quran. Stay on.